Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and today this is the flip through of the floral butterfly journal that I've been working on. I went ahead and just finished it instead of making more videos on it because I was simply filling pockets and doing a little decorating, and you'll see all of that in this journal. It is rather large. It measures just over 6 inches, just under 8.5 inches for the cover. The spine is almost 2 inches, but then it gator mouths to 4.5 inches, which is a lot of ridiculousness. So I'm going to go through it. It's got 3 signatures. I don't know how many pages, and I'll tell you right now, I'm dealing with a migraine today, so I'm going to do my best, but I'm just going to ask for a little bit of grace and patience from you, and I thank you in advance. So here is, I love how the spine turned out. I have a playlist for this whole journal linked in the description box below. Here I have used the signature ties and pulled them up through the back of the signatures and over the top of the spine to create this dangle that I've got some glass beads and ceramic beads and different special beads, all just having a joyful time being in a jumble. And I think they look really good against the way the spine turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, as is my normal case. I'm going to make a pile over here of the insides so that you can see what it looks like without all the goodies and stuff in it. When we open it up, we've got the first pocket here, and I have a library card catalog card, butterfly time, and I've added some stickers to it. And then I have a library card checkout card. I can't think of the proper term right now for some reason, probably due to the migraine. And I did not make myself room over here to make my pile, so I had to do it just now. Here is the Ex Libris page from the original book. This is a Reader's Digest cover, in case you didn't know that. And it is just a tip in, and I've kept the first pages together. I've added this little vintage crocheted butterfly up here on the corner as a decoration. This is avocado dyed paper that I did. I have a lot of this writing tablet in here too. I just like the colors with everything else that was going on. This page has 3 pockets. In the front pocket, this little journaling booklet and a journaling card, and then one of my safety pin notepads. Very simple, and I thought that the blue was perfect with all of that. And inside this pocket, I have a bingo card, an altered bingo card that I can't seem to get a hold of. I may have put it in just a little too soon. There we go. Yep. This is a coffee dyed paper doily and a fussy cut image from a Dear Julie kit. I will link her below as well, because it was her challenge that started this journal. Here is the front page. What is it called? I don't know. The frontispiece page, is that what it's called? It's 1960, and I loved the colors in that. I have a coloring page. I have a pocket here made from sheet music with a long journaling tag inside. And on the back is another pocket with another long journaling tag. Let me just scoot this down just a bit. Yes, otherwise I'm not going to reach things, am I? This page has a couple of pockets as well. This is an embossed journaling card, and I didn't put anything on the back of it because this would be, I said journaling card, but it would be hard to write on unless it's got something else on it. But whomever gets this may want to do something else with that piece. And I have a video on how I make that. Inside this pocket, I have a tag, and this is actually transparent, and I'll insert a picture right here. As you can see, when you hold it up to the light, you can see right through there. And then this is a Rita Donnelly flip with more writing space right there. I've got a variety of washi tape stickers scattered throughout. That is one as well. Let's see. Yeah, and that is layered on a digital and wrapping paper, and then the washi sticker, and then the pocket. This page is layered. Here, I'm going to, excuse me, while I reach up here and make this a little bit easier, a little bit more level. Here's one of my favorite pages, and it's just a belly band that I made out of book page that I stamped on and stenciled on and inked on and glued on a piece of lace and then cut out around it, and then added book page backed doilies and added a little digital in the center, and then I've actually got Wink of Stella inside each of those petals, and then I've got my stamping over here, and I like the way it turned out. Got some washi tape that came from around the side, and this is a floating pocket. I don't have anything in that pocket. I may put something in it, I may not. I don't know. And then this page is either a double pocket or a quadruple pocket, depending on how you use it. This is Altered Trash, Trash to Treasure. And this is a flashcard that I've covered with the second generation napkin. And there's the pocket empty. That's the center of the first signature. Here I have a triple pocket, and in the front pocket is just a little journaling card, and it's all layered up with scrapbook paper and tissue paper, and then writing paper on the back. Again, these are a Trash to Treasure as well. These are Tim Holtz packaging pieces. Got this larger journaling card here, and then one that comes in from the side right here. On this page, it's a double pocket, and I have a card catalog or file catalog divider card that I cut off just a little bit and added some tissue paper to. No, that's napkin applique. And then a weekly time record that I've covered with napkin as well. This one is fun. You have to turn the page and then open it up. And inside this shaker here, I have a journaling card that opens up on the back for more writing space. And then in this is a whole bunch of pockets. And I've put a little tab on each of the front of them to kind of make it easier to see where the pocket is and to get things in and out. And this is, let's see, yes, I thought it opened up. Little tiny journaling space, but I thought it was really cute. And then this one is another tiny journaling space. And each of the pockets, the piece that's the tab corresponds to the piece that's in it, so that when you put things back in, you can see how they fit. This one is a tag. And then up here in this top pocket are 5 tiny little journaling spots. And I thought that was a cute grouping. And then there's more. Inside this pocket, I have an antique card. And it says Happy New Year. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, but I thought that the flowers went perfectly with the other part. And it has a date on it of 1909. So this opens up, and this comes over, and that goes over. And that's how it closes back up. Coloring page. This is a page that has 5 pockets. It's got little journaling cards, 4 of them, in 2 sizes, so 2 of each size. And I like those colors. They went really well with that digital, and that's scrapbook paper. And that's from the Susan Wingate, Best of Susan Wingate collection that I love. And then this tag is a cardboard tag, or a cardstock tag, and I just put a little piece of ribbon on it because it tucks into this pocket down here. And this was a line from the book. She's a very special friend of mine. I just liked that. And then this is from another page, like the very front of the page, and I just added some of the scrapbook paper to cover up some of the words over here, but still give some writing space, or not writing space, because it looks good. This comes through from the other side. And here I have taken this paper and folded it up to make a pocket here. And I've got this journaling card, and that's just tissue paper. And then this little string I put through the holes that were already in this. This is the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway Company report of cars switched. And so it is glued down, but it flips up, and then this card holds it in place along with the string. And then this, I think I don't have anything in it, I'm pretty sure. It just is, it's an over the page thing. And I've got this gold clothespin clip on it. And this is layered from, let's see, this is a little tiny envelope, and I've taken the flap and added it to the back of a piece of trash. This was actually trash that I've covered with tissue paper and added a digital to. And in the back, on the backing, I have lace over a Ferrero Rocher chocolate wrapper. You can see a little bit of it right there. And then I have a collage here, and the word garden that I can't remember where I got it out of, but this is book page, and then there is a pocket right there, and I may put some things in there. We'll find out. Here's another multi-pocket page, and these are all from an old gardening book, and I just went through and I cut a bunch of the things out with a tag punch. And so I've added writing space on the back of each of them. And I like the way that turned out. I think that page is pretty just by itself. See, that's the end of the first signature, and here's the second signature. And on the very first page, this is a flip out envelope. And inside, this opens up, and I have a little journaling card here and another one here that I made from the same ticket. I just separated them and then added fussy cut digitals to each of them over tissue paper, and then added some beads onto the string. And then that closes back up. This flips open and I've got more writing space in here, where I've added this kind of paper. Next page, this is, I'm getting to where I can get rid of at least one of those. Yes. This page, this is supposed to be a flip-flop. It doesn't flip-flop, so I've quit trying to make it a flip-flop. In this little skinny pocket, I have tucked in a check. It is from 1953. From Farmers Trust Company is the bank, Gerard's General Store, and they are paying somebody, paying an electric shop or something. So that's just tucked in there like that. And then this is the flip-flop. That's not a flip-flop. I originally had it going like this, but then it doesn't work like it's supposed to, so I went ahead and did that. Here I've created a pocket with a disturbed corner here on this little digital, and I have another vintage book piece. This was one of those books that opens like this, and so I've got the pages. Actually, no, I got these in Happy Mail or in a package of journaling supplies. I don't know. Queen Anne's lace. I love Queen Anne's lace, and so that just tucks right in there. Here in these two pockets, I have journaling cards that are really simple. I've simply covered them. It's an index card that I've covered with a second generation napkin and added a digital too. And then the one on the top is the same, just going a different direction. The pictures are slightly different, but I thought I liked it. I like that idea. It's like a double policy pocket. Policy envelope policy pocket. I don't know. Here I've got one of the washi stickers, and then this is actual vintage tape that I got out of an old book that was falling apart, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to take the pieces of tape that are already old. I've got a little piece of paper stuck in there. Didn't belong there. Here is an altered paper clip that's on this music page. I just took that. Oh, I'm trying to pinch too hard. I keep forgetting that I don't need to pinch so hard. And this is a digital and lace and a digital and a digital and Wink of Stella. And this is book page that I made into a little tassel with a piece of lace on top of it. And then a piece of broken jewelry that I've put into a dangle. And let's see. This is a digital. This is a washi sticker, and all of it's on book page. And I was able to keep the number showing. And I liked that. Kind of like numbers. Here in this pocket, I have taken, I think this is a Tim Holtz card or something similar, and I have put a napkin layer on top of it with the dragonfly. I may come back and use some Wink of Stella on his wings. And then on the back side is another pocket with another of the gardening book pages that I've backed with writing paper and added some of the lace seam binding. Let's see. This pocket has another long tall tag in it. Here's another altered paper clip, just book layers and digital, and then a little bit of Wink of Stella type things and a little bit of gold marker. And I think I did some water damage on purpose on it too, just to add a little bit to it. And it's holding on this altered envelope. This is made from a big envelope. And inside I have, I don't know, maybe it's because it's really humid. Everything is sticking. There's still a picture inside when you take the tag out. And I liked that a lot, so I may be making more of those. Just like that. And then on the back are 2 more spots, and here is a journaling card that I'm pinching. And then 1 more journaling card down. Here is another set of pockets, and this is a pocket here, and I've got this random card that I got in a bunch of journal supplies. They were all cut to this size, but it's all different kinds of things. And it's got tissue paper and a washi sticker on it. And then this flips open. And so you've got a whole bunch of writing space, and I cut a butterfly out of one of these butterflies. And then back here is another pocket that I put this long tall tag in. And this is file folder that's covered with music paper and then tissue, napkin. And then it has one of my stack of stickers on it. Let's see, there's a stack of sticker there as well. Another coloring page. Here is where I put the spine, the original spine of the book, minus a little bit that just didn't fit down in there. It was too tall. And I think that it makes a great bookmark myself, and it just fits right down in there in that pocket. This is a hidden journaling space because this, it looks like it would flip up. No, the whole thing pulls out. And then you've got journaling space in there, and then journaling space in here, and then it just slides right in back there. And it's a secret because it doesn't look like it's anything but a page. Put that one down. All right, this is a belly band, and I've got 2 journaling cards in here. Again, it's sheet music and a napkin layer on a file folder card. Over here in this pocket, I have this journaling card that has a little doily stapled on top. I can get rid of the final one. Sheet music page here that I just have a washi sticker on, nice and simple. And it just opens up, and I liked meditation. I liked that, and I just left it that way. Here we've got a journaling card in this pocket that has color transparency with one of my actual dried fuchsia flowers in there. Writing space on the back. Here I've got a tab that has this bulb pin that has a butterfly that has book page on the back of it and a pink button, and then 2 T tags for dangles on there. And then another one of the stack of stickers is forming the back side of that tab. There's another washi tape sticker with the actual vintage tape on it. And then here we go with the 3rd signature. And this is a faux policy envelope, and inside it is, I think I got in a hurry and just put things in too soon. There we go. And this is a flash card, and it originally had a 2nd generation napkin of little red hearts on it, and I just didn't like the way it turned out, so I put another layer on it, and I like it. I kind of like the red poking through. I'm not a fan of red, but I don't mind it like that. And then there's the back side. Let's close the flap. Here in this pocket is a let's see, I think that this is a journaling card that has, oh no, has a pocket and a pocket and a pocket, and I don't have anything in those pockets. So I will put something in there before it goes anywhere. Here is an altered paper clip that I made with a bead that was part of the challenge. And it's book page and it's washi tape and ink and stamping and little gold beads on this gold paper clip that is all bent all willy-nilly, but it had to be so that it would work to hold the bead on the page. And then this is another of the journaling cards with the sheet music and the napkin layer. And this opens up. And then I have another washi sticker on the back. Here in this pocket I have another altered journaling card, and this has a little clear button that has book page on the back side of it, and then a book page flower. And these are not pockets. This is all just collage. I'm stamping, and it says all in a moment. That's a Tim Holtz sticker. Here I have another long tall pocket, and inside of it I have another journaling card slash bookmark made out of the book pages from the gardening book. Here in this pocket I have this tiny little transparency, and it's got a little bitty feather in it. And then I've got washi tape on the back side, and I've used gold marker around the edges, and I just thought it was cute. Whoops, that goes over here. And then another tag says, "He who wants a rose must respect the thorn." Another journaling card. And then that flips open, and this says The Rose and the Thrush. That was the name of one of the books inside the Reader's Digest. Here's an accordion pocket. And let's see if I can. And it goes like that, except for this one doesn't, because I made it wrong. So it's actually just a pocket and a pocket, and then two accordion pockets. I have one journaling card in the front pocket and another one in the back pocket. This is a pocket right here. I don't have anything in it, or in this one. I do have on my gate handles a little lock and a key, and that opens up for writing space inside. Here I have another multi-pocket page. Well, it's two-pocket page, but it looks like a whole lot more. I have a journaling card here and here, and that's what it looks like without anything in it. Get some of these back here. Whoops. Back there. This is just a little page hugger made out of scrap papers and washi tape. I got a little feather in there. And then on the inside, I've got manuscript paper for writing music, and it's stamped. And I just think that that is really cute. I like to make page hookers. Here, I've got a paper bag, and I am going to put some goodies and stuff inside of it. I have another one of the stack of stickers, and I got this up here looking like flowers are coming out of the bag. I think that that's fun to do things like that. I don't often just leave the top of the bag open. This is called a dresser drawer. A dresser drawer, I think. I'm not sure. But inside each of these is stuff. So I've got two little tags. These are coffee dyed tags. I have a little doily tucked in so that it looks like it's coming out of the dresser drawer, and a journaling card beside it. And then in the back, I have this journaling card. And it's another one of the hidden journaling spots. And that's what it looks like without it. I've got little handles that are hole punches that I covered with Ferrero Rocher gold wrappers. And then I splattered it with gold, and I just really like the way the whole thing looks. Even if it didn't have drawers, I'd like that. I like that. Here's an altered paper clip. It's only altered in the fact that I curled the ends. And that's on this long, tall journaling card. Here, this is I can't remember what I call it. It's some kind of a pocket. It's a double pocket of some sort that I make out of long papers. And I've got another one that looks like the flowers are coming out of the pocket. And this is a little notebook. I like it. I like the way that one turned out. And then you turn the page, and here, this is one of the name of one of the books that was inside the Reader's Digest, and I just glued it to an index card and stamped on it and inked around it. I did use a little bit of a specialty cutter, but it's just very subtle. Here in this pocket, I've just added a couple of post-it note. Well, they're not post-it notes because they don't have the sticky, so they're just note cards. Here I have another journaling card, and I've got it in there upside down. It goes that way. And then inside of that, I have another journaling booklet type thing. I debated on gluing that down, and then I just went ahead and wrapped the napkin around it. This is a napkin applique, so I did not glue it down. But I also did not do anything else so that whatever the person who has it wants to do, they can do it. But I really like this napkin over the sheet music. I think that is a really cool look. I like it a lot. And then this is just a half a page with a doily on the top. And then here is our back page. That's not a pocket, it's just glued on there. Little doily and a large journaling card tucked into that back pocket. And then there's the back. And now you can see without everything in it, it's pretty normal looking. It is about 2 inches. All right, so there is the Floral Butterfly Journal. If you have any questions or comments or want to know more, just leave me something in the comment below. Please like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you can do a thumbs down. That still lets me know that I'm needing to do something. But if you do a thumbs down, would you please tell me why you thumbs downed it so that I can fix it? Because I can't fix what I don't know is broken. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, be kind.